check from one downbeat to the next and from an offbeat to the next note for parallel fifths or octaves. Perfect consonances from one offbeat to the next offbeat are allowed, but no more than 2 in a row. Okay, so that's what we just did in the previous video. So they're saying check one downbeat to the next. So here's a downbeat, here's another downbeat. Make sure you don't have parallel octaves or fifths between the two downbeats, like here. That's parallel fifth, right? Parallels from offbeat to offbeat, like what we had here, actually, 8 to 8. That is allowed, but no more than 2 in a row. So if this was an octave, that would be bad. Okay, number 7. Intervals on the downbeat are normally approached melodically by step, preferred, or skip. Avoid similar motion into an octave or a fifth over a bar line unless the upper voice moves by step. So this is what I was talking about when I said avoid similar motion, kind of in general, if you can, because that's when you get in the danger zone for creating parallels. Number 8. Use no accidentals except to raise flat 7 and flat 6 if necessary at the close in minor settings. So everything should stay in key unless we're in a minor key, and at the end of it you need to raise the 6 and 7 to get us that leading tone. Number 9, last one. Continue to follow the guidelines for first species counterpoint with respect to the overall motion between the parts, contrary, parallel, similar, and oblique, and principles of good melodic writing. So all the rules of first species counterpoint still apply. Great. So that's it for second species counterpoint, kinda. We're going to move on next to third species counterpoint, but just like first species counterpoint going into second, all the rules of first apply to second, and all the rules of second are going to apply in third, right? Now, if you're thinking the difference between first and second was that first species was one note for every note. Second species was 2 notes for every note. Third species ought to be 3 notes for every note. You're wrong. It's a little different than that. So let's move on and let's get to third species counterpoint.